Code 6. The Lucifer. Quick question. You think you're a good person, right? Most people do. But Golding asked something that nobody wants to answer honestly. What would you become if nobody was watching? He didn't use criminals to find out. He took polite, educated, civilized schoolboys, removed every rule, every adult, every consequence, put them on an island. Within weeks, they were hunting each other. Zimbardo studied the same thing in real life. He called it the Lucifer effect. His conclusion was devastating. Evil is not a personality type. It is a situation. Remove accountability, remove oversight, and watch what the mask was hiding. The capacity for cruelty is not in them. It is in all of us. Have you ever done something you're not proud of, and over time, convinced yourself it wasn't that bad? Maybe you rewrote the story completely, told yourself you were justified. You had no choice. This isn't weakness. It's one of the most sophisticated mechanisms of the human mind. Cognitive dissonance. When our actions contradict our self-image, the mind doesn't change the action. It rewrites the story. George Orwell saw this coming. In Animal Farm, as the pigs became corrupt, the commandments on the wall quietly changed. From all animals are equal to some animals are more equal than others. In 1984, it goes further, making people genuinely believe the rewritten story is the absolute truth. Every person who has ever hurt someone and walked away feeling fine, they just rewrote the narrative until the terrible thing became reasonable. The pen is always in your hand. Code 8. The Gaslight. You remember it clearly. You were there. And yet, somehow, you are no longer sure. Because they told you, calmly and repeatedly, that your memory is wrong, that you're too sensitive, that it never happened. This is gaslighting. And long before psychology named it, literature mapped it perfectly. This is the ultimate dark truth of psychological manipulation. You don't need violence or chains to destroy someone. You just need to make them doubt what they know to be true. And once that doubt takes root, they will do the rest themselves. In Daphne du Maurier's Rebecca, the protagonist faces no open cruelty. Instead, she is broken by carefully curated silences and subtle suggestions, until she genuinely believes she is unworthy. Her environment was engineered to make her doubt herself. It's just like Winston Smith in 1984. Under systematic psychological pressure, he genuinely believes that 2 + 2 = 5. Not because he was weak, but because his reality was methodically replaced. Code 9. The Frozen Room. There is a moment that splits your life into before and after. A betrayal, a loss, or a rejection so deep it rewires you. And here is what nobody talks about. Sometimes, we don't move on from that moment. We build a room around it, and we live there. In Great Expectations, Miss Havisham is jilted on her wedding day. So, she stops every clock in her house at the exact moment of her wound. She keeps the wedding dress on for decades, letting the wedding cake rot on the table. She freezes time because moving forward means accepting a loss that she cannot face. Trauma psychologists call this dissociation the mind's emergency exit. The psyche retreats to a frozen version of the past to survive. But the truth is, the cake doesn't stop rotting just because you refuse to look at it. Time moves, whether you participate or not. And the room you built to protect yourself eventually becomes your prison. Somewhere inside you, there might be a frozen room, too. And the only question that matters is, are you still living in it? Code 10. The Last Theft. We've talked about traps, manipulation, and decay. But I saved the darkest truth for last. Fear yields obedience. Torture yields confession. But the ultimate form of psychological dominance isn't breaking someone, it's making them love their oppressor. In 1984, Winston Smith isn't just imprisoned. He is methodically taken apart. His memories, his beliefs, his very identity removed, until he is an empty space. And into that emptiness, the party pours love for Big Brother. Orwell wrote the most chilling line in literature. He loved Big Brother, not feared, not obeyed, loved. This is the last theft. Not your freedom, but yourself. Once your identity is gone, you don't fight back. You become grateful to the very thing that destroyed you. Identity is your last line of defense. Guard it like your life depends on it. Because it does. And there they are. 10 codes. 10 truths. The people who understand these see the world differently.